What's up, guys? 117 here, and I'm going to be reviewing Naruto Manga Chapter 603. And this was a pretty amazing chapter. We got some good stuff in this chapter. We got to learn some of this stuff. I guess you could say some people would say this chapter was a little bit slow with the pacing. I mean, no, like, cause like you don't want them to rush it. They got to explain it all. Keep on trying to explain it all. So I guess you could say, I guess some people said there was some parts people could cut out. But overall, I thought it was a pretty amazing chapter, and we got to learn some new stuff in here. So anyway, let's get this review started. So, this chapter basically starts off with Obito. He basically sitting on a bed. He's like just chilling there, and basically he's talking to two white Zetsus, and one white Zetsu's in half, and the other one is interesting because the other one has a spiral face pattern, and it looks like Toby mask. So that's when it's like kind of interesting. So maybe that's how Obito got his mask from, or got the idea to have his mask. And also the one with the spiral pattern, he kind of has his personality, Toby's personality. So maybe that's how Obito reflected Toby like from him. But I'm not into that. That was another thing. But let's get in, back to this chapter. He's talking to them, and like he wakes up, and like they start talking about shit. Now they do, like they're like, oh, what is poop? We don't poop. How does it feel to poop? I'm like, man, why are you talking about shit? Like, what is this? Like, they were talking about poop, and they kept saying that. And after a while, Obito got mad and like started talking about that. And the two white Zetsus, then they start talking about how they're stronger than Obito, how they're inferior to him, how they could beat Obito. And Obito's like, okay, don't compare me to your level. I don't want to be compared to you. And they also go into some other stuff, because they're like, okay, what is a Rin? What is a Rin? They was like, who is? Because they're saying, what is a Rin? And because they saying, because you can repeat it in your dream, like, okay, and what is a stupid idiot Kakashi? I mean, because they say you can also can repeat it, and Obito's like, did I really say that? And over time, it's like Obito and Zetsu, like they're going back and forth for like some comments, like kind of fighting each other. We also learn, they also tell them that because Obito, he still wants to get out in this chapter. Right now, Obito is still the same Obito, like Naruto. He wants to get out and still wants to go back to Kakashi and Rin. But White Zetsu, he basically tells him that it's a big rock blocking the entrance. There's only one way out, but Madara blocked it with a big boulder, like a rock, so you can't get out. And he says, Madara now is asleep, so won't be able. Madara told us to watch you to make sure you are strong enough, get prepared enough time for for preparations. And that's another thing, because it also shows like Madara is using Obito for his plan, because he's using White Zetsu for his preparations. And Madara, interesting thing is like how they said Madara asleep. You also the Gita Manju, the one he's connected to, it's kind of like laid down in a sleep position. So it's interesting. So it's like either when he sleeps, the statue goes to sleep too, or even when the statue goes to sleep, he goes to sleep. So it's like it's pretty interesting right there, because you notice in that chapter, you see like Madara when he sleep, the Gita Manju, he's also asleep. I noticed that, which is pretty cool. And basically later on, Obito, he's like, you know what, I can't take this no more, I have to get out of here. And he gets up, he tries to walk away, but his body is still weak, and he's still hurt, and he falls to the ground. Now, out of nowhere, also like, before that happens, we get a little flashback of Kakashi and Rin as he talking to them. And during that, after he falls down, trying to leave, he it goes to like this time, like it gets like time and passing, and you can tell Obito got older, cause like you can tell like he has long hair now, like his hair looks like my daughter now, like how my daughter hair used to be when he was younger, how it looks here now, like it's long and it's kind of like to the back left, and he kind of looks like my daughter's hair, and he has an arm now, and like he's just training himself, like he's doing the push-ups and training himself, all this like special training, so you can tell some time passed, and like like Madara, like you can tell like he's been asleep. I'm like, Madara's been asleep that long, cause like last time I showed Obito, he had short hair, now he has long hair, back to the shorter line. So that has to say, okay, some months passed by, you have to say, and Madara's still asleep, and those two white Zetsu are still looking after Obito. Obito is training basically to get stronger. And I guess that's his plan. His plan is to get strong and get built back up. So that's why he can wind up leaving and go back to Kakashi and Rin. And while he's training himself, you see flashbacks of Kakashi and Rin. Where I guess it was, some people say it wasn't needed, but I say it was needed because that's his motivation. It's showing what Obito's motivation was to train. So while he's training, he gets up. He get like, I guess like he has a fully arm now, and that's when the Spiral White Zetsu, he comes back in. Although they both Zetsus come back in, it's like, oh wait, I was just outside. We got word. Kakashi and Rin are being attacked by Mist Ninja, and Obito's like, what? And like their life's in danger. So Obito tries to punch the big rock that's blocking the only entrance out, and like he punches it, but that just like completely takes off his his Zetsu arms. You know, he got his Zetsu arm, so like he just put like so it hurts it, and the Spiral White Zetsu kinds of absorbs, I guess, to take over Obito's body. Like he says, fine, your body's still not strong enough yet, but you could use my body to protect them. And Obito's like, are you sure? Can't you like Madara's puppet? He's like, oh, Madara's a nice guy and stuff. So he goes inside the Spiral White Zetsu, and he's like, okay, let's go protect Kakashi and Rin. And that part was pretty awesome. It's like a bodysuit armor. And also another thing I forgot to say was the two White Zetsu, they also told Obito that Madara wants to create a world where is peace, loving, under Genjutsu. He wants to put everybody under Genjutsu and put them in this world and all this stuff. And that's what he basically telling like how Madara wants to create a world with just peace and everything. And that's how all this chapter was. And it was a pretty amazing chapter. I mean, we gotta learn some stuff in this chapter. And in the next chapter, we might see how Rin died, and in the next chapter, also, I'm going to see how Obito started to become evil, started to become Toby. Because we might see how Rin died. And also, some people say, oh, I don't think it was Obito when it was long-haired Toby. But I think it is, because this chapter ended, Obito had long hair. You know, so it could be, but there's still some questions to be answered. But we did get a good amount of questions answered in this chapter. I guess can't wait for next week's chapter. So comment, tell me your thoughts. What do you think will happen in the next chapter? My preview discussion for the next chapter should be out later on today. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Until later on to my next video, guys. Later on today, which will be my Naruto Manga Chapter 6 or 4 preview discussion. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.